If you're an Amazon seller that wants to sell your Amazon business, cash out, and move on, then you're gonna wanna keep watching this video because I'm about to give you a lot of information that you need to know to position your business and make it sale ready, to make it easy to find a buyer. So let's go ahead and jump into it, starting with me introducing myself. My name is Ian Smith. I run an Amazon marketing agency called Evolve Media. And if any of this sounds appealing in this video and you want to book a free consulting call with me to talk about how we can scale your business and maybe get it even more in better shape to be sold, then head over to evolvemedia.agency, book that consulting call with me, and then we'll talk about how we can potentially help you get there. So the services that we offer are Facebook ads, Messenger bot build-outs, running Google ads, content creation, all that kind of stuff. So head over there and also click that thumbs up button if you get value from this video. So let's go ahead and start. First, you want to know how much is your business worth. Now you want to find out the SDE, the seller discretionary earnings. If you don't already know this, then it's important to know it. Okay, basically it's your revenue minus your cost of goods or your COGS minus your operating expenses, and then add back in your owner compensation, whatever money you're taking out of the business. Okay, so figure that out, the SDE. Then you need to figure out your multiple. Is it a 2x? Is it a 3x? Basically, it's gonna boil down to the transferability, the sustainability, and the scalability of your business. You're gonna also factor in the age of your business, the owner involvement, trends, product concentration. This means basically like, is all of your sales coming from one product in your product line? I actually have a client where like 80 to 90% of the sales of his business are coming in from one of his products, which is fine because as he's expanded his product line, we've been able to upsell and cross-sell all those customers through our Facebook advertising efforts, Messenger bot email marketing efforts. We've been able to cross-sell and launch and expand his product line so that we can now kind of diversify some of the sales. But it's always great when you have that one product that is really just bringing in majority of your customers. So more than likely, your FBA business is worth anywhere between 2x to 3x the annual profit, SDE, of the business. Okay, so there's a little easy number for you, but really it's all over the board. It depends on the industry that you're in, the space. Is it a consumable product? Is it a one-time purchase type of product? All those are gonna factor into what the overall valuation is of your business. Now let's talk about what increases the value, because obviously you want to try and get the most amount of money possible for your Amazon business. So some things you gotta consider that buyers are gonna be looking at is the suppliers. Okay, where are they? Are they in China? Are they in the US? Where are they? How easily accessible are they? Are they in the same time zone? You know, are they right around the corner from your main offices or where you're located? Also your lead times. How long does it take you to get inventory back into the Amazon fulfillment center? Okay, if it's in China and it takes multiple months to get that overseas and you got the whole customs issue and you got to worry about all that, that's more of a headache for your potential buyer. So you want to keep that in mind. How long does it take you to actually replenish your inventory? Then you get your pricing terms. Now these are things like negotiated rates with your suppliers. You know, do you have some rock bottom, insane costs on your goods that you're buying? Have you negotiated them out and you got that price locked in for many, many years from now? The buyer's gonna look at that and they're gonna be like, whoa, that's awesome. We don't have to worry about our costs increasing at any point. And then you have quantity. How many suppliers are you ordering from on a regular basis? When you have 30 products, is it 30 different suppliers or is it just one supplier that will provide you with all those 30 products? So these are just little things that you want to definitely consider and keep in mind. Then you have the assets. Now this is where me and my team really help you to bolster up those assets so that you can increase the value of your business. So a branded website. We recommend Shopify. Shopify is like the best when it comes to integrations with other sites, with other platforms and things like that, as well as conversion tracking and order fulfillment and ease of ordering on the customer side. Anyway, I won't go too much into that, but you want to also start to build an email list. You want to start to try, and I know this is not so in line with Amazon's TOS, but you do want to start to get your Amazon customers emails, and we have a strategy for that. Basically what we do is we export out the Amazon fulfillment reports, we import that into Facebook, then we start targeting your Amazon customers with Facebook and Instagram ads, getting them to either enter a giveaway or buy a second product. Maybe that second product is on your Shopify site. Maybe we get them into a messenger bot and we give them a discount to buy from your Amazon store for a second or third time, and through that discount, giving them that discount, we get their email address, we get them into a messenger bot. So you want to build these kind of assets, because when you have an email list and you want to then launch another product down the line, send out an email, do a product launch email sequence, and then boom, it's really easy to just get more sales, get more reviews, get better rankings for brand new products that you want to launch. So email list, messenger bot list, social media presence in general. Now this can even mean things like Facebook custom audiences. As you start to target your Amazon customers with Facebook ads, you get them into those custom audiences, and then it's very easy to retarget them and get them to buy from you again and again. Then you got trademarks, patents, things like that. Brand protection like Amazon's brand registry, those are really important. Reviews, how many reviews do your product have? Obviously BSR, your seller ranking, all that stuff. And then your Amazon account health status. Now this is things like your order defect rate, your return rate, your pre-fulfillment cancel rate, late shipment rate, all that kind of stuff. Late shipment rate is mostly going to be on the fulfilled by merchant side. So if you're doing pure FBA, obviously you don't have to worry about that. All right, next you got the salability and the attractiveness that the buyers are really going to be looking at your business in a way, right? So make it look appealing to buyers. So put yourself in those buyers' shoes and make it look just super easy to understand the profitability of your business. How easy is it going to be for them to just step right in and replace you without having to spend a bunch of time on training, without them having to create processes and procedures, because maybe you don't have anything, you don't have any organization, or maybe you don't have a team, maybe you're the only person in your business and you're doing everything. That's not too appealing or attractive to a buyer. So you want to make your business run with other people like virtual assistants, VAs. You don't want it to be super time intensive to manage, so outsource work to VAs, have a team that's trained up, be organized in your operations. So have processes and procedures in Google Docs, in digital files, so it's super easy to just hand that over to the new owner. Make sure that your team is trained and, most importantly, tenured. If the buyer can look at your team and be like, wow, they've been with this company for multiple years or a year, then the buyer doesn't have to worry about your team leaving and jumping ship as soon as the owner is gone as well. So if the employees have been there for a while, the buyer's not going to be too worried about them leaving. Detailed financials and bookkeeping. You need to be clean. Use Xero, use QuickBooks, have your books all clean so that the buyer can just look at your balance sheet, look at your income statement, and be able to know what's the health of your business. How is cash flow? How profitable are you? Things like that. And then the buyer's going to want to look at room for growth. So what value can the buyer bring to double the revenue of your business? What can they do? So maybe you have new product launches on the horizon that you've already sourced. Maybe your suppliers have products that you're just trying to finalize to get buttoned up. Maybe you've already got some things in the pipeline, and then the buyer can just come in and just kind of take those to the finish line, and then it's easy to just kind of increase revenue just from there. So you want to also make it easy to cross-sell your customer base. Going back to what I talked about as far as having your customers in an easily accessible way, like an email list, messenger bot list, Facebook custom audiences, any way like that, so that you can launch new products, cross-sell them, and get them to buy again and again. All right, lastly, to wrap it all up, where to find the buyer. Now, there's a bunch of different places you can look. You got online marketplaces like BizBuySell, BizQuest, Empire Flippers, websites like that. You got a business broker. Now, business brokers are going to take a hefty commission. So you got to keep that in mind. You're going to definitely pay for that ease of use. I mean, they're going to find your buyer. It may not be for the price you want. It may not be, maybe you have like a dream or you want the company to go a certain way afterwards. Maybe you want to keep a percentage of equity from the, when the buyer buys it, you want to keep a small piece. The business broker probably isn't going to be able to offer that kind of stuff. So maybe the direct way would be a better way for you to cash out. So you can find the direct buyer by going to Facebook groups, telling your friends that you want to sell, assuming that you have friends, colleagues in the same industry that are also Amazon sellers, or maybe they're also in the same mastermind groups or networking circles, of these type of industry spaces. Start to attend AMZ related conferences. Now, obviously, the year of 2020 is not the year of conferences. It's very disappointing how little conferences really happened this year. And obviously we know why, right? But entrepreneurial events like Traffic and Conversion Summit, Funnel Hacking Live, Startup Grind, these are all different events, conferences, things that go on to where you can get out there, start networking and telling people, hey, I have got this great Amazon business. We're looking for a buyer. I'm looking to cash out. I'm looking for a strategic partner to just take over and scale it, continue scaling it from there. I actually have a buddy that worked with a hedge fund. I don't know how this whole happened, but basically this hedge fund wanted to start buying up a whole bunch of Shopify sites and Amazon businesses as part of their portfolio into e-com. So they would have, a billion or a couple $100 million just in e-com. And so my buddy partnered up with them. He was big in the e-com space, and he just started being like basically a scout or a recruiter, just recruiting all the people in his networks and getting them to cash out on their business and sell to this hedge fund. So there definitely are companies and people out there that are looking to buy potentially businesses just like yours. So I hope this video was helpful. If you got value from it, if you learned something new, click that thumbs up button and turn it blue. Leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you want to book a free consulting call with me and we can talk about how to scale your Amazon business, then head over to evolvemedia.agency and I'll talk to you on that Zoom call. Thanks so much. See you later.